see you.
Welcome back to another episode, Out There Doing It with J Wilds, brought to you by a local hunting and fishing store. We've just landed in a place that I've been eyeing up for a very long time. We're super remote, we're super deep. This place is wild. Just have a look at that. We've got sheer mountains, we've got glaciers. This country looks incredible. Now on Google Earth scouting this place out, I saw there looked to be a pad, like enough area where we could land a helicopter. So massive thanks to Scott at Heli Rural for dropping us in here. You can find Scott's details in the description, guys, you know that. Give Scott a call if you want to do a hunt like this. It's a nice sheltered little bowl, and it turns out it's covered in animal prints. So we've got deer, potentially tar prints in there as well. Fresh. We can smell stag. I'm like trying not to pull out my binos, because I know if I pull out my binos I'm going to see something, and we need to set up our camp first, which you know what it's like. Always tempting to start looking before you got your camp set up. So I've got a friend here with me, guys, a friend of mine, Ian. He's got a business called the Brandery. Ian and myself are building a website, a new J Wilds website. This is very exciting. So we were going to have a meeting and come up with a really good plan on how this new website's going to be. But instead of having a meeting up in Auckland, we thought, let's go for a freaking hunt. Let's go up into the mountains, spend 5 days up here, go hunting, and design our website there. The best thing about that is you guys get to come along for the ride. Right, Ian, say hi to everyone.
Hello. How are you, YouTube?
Are you nervous?
Oh, no, not at all.
No?
Yeah, you fill me with confidence.
Everyone's watching you right now, man.
I know.
I've zoomed right in on your face.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I exfoliated before we left.
What do you think of the country?
I mean, like from an Aucklander's point of view, everything's flat and green. And nothing's white and rocky. That's awesome. I can't wait to get stuck in and find some creatures.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's quite a few different animals here.
There's quite a few of them too.
What do you got there? I reckon we scared stags out of here as we came in the machine. Like, that sign is so freaking fresh, man. This is pretty much what we've got to work with, guys. This tussock area here, so our tents probably aren't going to be super level, but I mean, I wanted to go up here because this gives us best access to all our hunting, and we don't have to go too far to get into the better, easier terrain. Just means that our camp might not be the flattest. So my tent, this is the MSR Access 2. This is actually the same tent that the Kias destroyed on the last hunt. Remember the Kias did this damage here? So I got a new fly for it, and this is the first time I've taken it out on another hunt. I'm going to be in the Access. Ian is in one of my MSR Hubba Hubbas. This is another 2-person tent. So pretty sweet little spot.
Looks like a teenager's bedroom in there.
It's because it is, man.
Maybe I act like one, but I feel like I'm 60, man.
Alright, we've got all the gear loaded. We've got a rifle each. We're going to head up to the top of this hill just here and see what we can see from there, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to see a lot of good country. It is 3 o'clock. We're going to spend the rest of the day sitting up here waiting for things to appear out of the scrub below. How do you feel, man?
I feel hopeful.
You hopeful?
You just roll in a deer rut pad for 4 days and that hides your scent. I feel like it's going to work out.
Real good animal trail coming up through here. We're just following it up. But I've just got to the top. Have a look at this. We're going to sit here in the tussock and look at this view below us, man. We've got some deer down there. A spiker and a hide. There's actually quite a few of them. 2 hides and 2 spikers by the looks. Just down in that scrub down there. Got some deer. See, deer live here. It's starting to get a bit cold, eh? Yeah, I want to see something over that side, eh? Real good country over this side, guys. Both of us have been looking over there. You haven't seen anything, I haven't seen anything. But it looks like good country, man. Pretty steep, but good cover. Right, I'm just going to creep up. There's a big boulder up here. I'm going to creep up to that. Look over the other side. We haven't seen anything else, so it'd be nice to check out a bit more new country while we've still got daylight. Real good country. Just not seeing too much just yet. You see camp down below us. 123 metres away. Biggest stag's just come out of the scrub. The big camera's back down here with the end, so quickly get back there so I can show you guys, eh? He's heading along where those other deer went. Yeah. His big body. Pretty heavy antlers, but doesn't look really old. Pretty cool though, eh?
It's nice to see.
It's a better animal. Still not a monster, but doesn't look super old from what we can see, but it's pretty dark down there. You can still see those other deer as well. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, it's getting pretty dark, guys. We're going to pack up and we're going to make our way back to camp now. There's a little bit of light, so we'll be able to see without turning our torches on. Not a bad first evening. We'll catch you guys nice and early in the morning. Good morning, guys. So, we've got a couple of deer up the valley here. Ian and I have just made our way up above camp. We're just sitting on this nice ridgeline in the tussock. Ian heard a roar. He heard a stag roaring this morning when we were getting our stuff ready. I didn't hear it because I was moving my bag around, but he heard a roar up here somewhere. It is the end of May, so if we can find that stag, it'd be good to have a look at him. Bit of snow coming down around us at the moment. But yeah, we're getting into it. Good morning, Ian. How you feeling this morning? We get to hunt deer today, so it's a good day. Did you hear a roar this morning? I did. Where is it? I'd have to find him first. I can't tell you. We can see that same stag from last night. And a hind and a spiker with him. Up on that same face. We haven't seen the stag that roared yet though. So we're going to keep looking for him.
It's always a bit of a luxury. First day, we've seen about 8 deer. First 24 hours.
Yeah. There's so much scrub around here. There's so many hiding spots. It's crazy. It's going to be pretty difficult because they step out into the open 1 second. They step into the scrub, disappear the next second, so hopefully we don't miss the one we're after. Whatever that might be. Got another stag over here. I just picked him up, moving his way through the top of that scrub line. He's a bit older, a bit bigger. Looks like he's a 8 or 9 pointer, potentially. Could be the stag that Ian heard roaring this morning. He's right across on that face right there. And with that fog coming in, it's a good time to get the water boiling. Have a coffee, have some breakfast. Breakfast for me this morning, banana oat porridge. Ian's keeping an eye on that stag because he's actually working that scrub line, working that big scrub face. He's winding, he's smelling below him. And there's a high chance he's going to lead us into some more deer down there that we can't see. So down in the river below him, there's a few big shingle patches on the riverbank, and there's deer prints all through it. So there's probably quite a few deer down there that we can't see right now. So hopefully that stag leads us right to them. It's pretty cold though. Little flurries of snow falling, and it's pretty cold, but it's quite a nice morning. Just realised all of our stuff down here is sitting in deer poo. Bit of deer poo flavouring for your coffee, Ian?
Yep.
Alright, get some water on this first.
We're both dads to toddlers, our immune system can take it.
Yeah. Precise measurement, 250 mil. Oh, that's good. Oh, chamois. Chamois, actual chamois. No shit, actual.
For real life?
Real life shit. I just said to Ian, just film me for a second, I'm just gonna drink this coffee and say something. Pulled the binos up. There was an actual chamois in the binos. I didn't expect it at all. It looks like a buck. So, get the camera on it. Show you guys. It looks like a buck. Pretty sure it's a buck. Chamois bucks and chamois does look very, very similar. Very similar. There's a few characteristics that split them apart basically. The first thing is obviously the horn shape. Buck has a more predominant curl, like a predominant hook. Does tend to come up and they point back, but a buck will hook right down and start pointing down. It's not always the case. We've seen does that have had good hooks as well, but generally a buck will have a bigger hook. They'll have thicker horns. They'll have a dorsal ridge. It's like a long ridge of hair along the back of the animal, so you can see it there in the video. That's what we're talking about. Bucks have a really predominant dorsal ridge. And then obviously if you can get a really good look, they've got a long strand of hair which is called pissel. If you can see that, you know you're on the money with bucks. You know, they're bigger in the front end, bigger shoulders, bigger neck, but they can still be difficult to tell apart. So for me, I like to get a few of these different points ticked off. Good dorsal ridge, buck-shaped hooks, a buck-shaped neck, shoulders and pissel, and we're good. So we're just waiting for this animal to turn broadside now so we can get a go at that buck. I'm 90 to 95% sure that is a monster buck. It's the biggest buck I've seen in years. It's a monster. It's a bit too far for a shot. He's on the move. Last I ranged him was 568 and he's on the move away from us, so not a good opportunity for a shot. We're just going to have to see where he goes and what he does. I mean, it's morning number one, so we'll keep an eye out. You never know what we're going to see up here, guys.
It's the first chamois I've ever seen, to be perfectly honest. So naturally it had to be a 10-point monster. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see. I mean, I've watched hours of your videos showing me chamois, but that's the first one in real life.
Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. I feel like I'm quoting Bluey quite a lot.
What do you mean? For real life?
Is that a chamois? For real life? It's what my 3-year-old daughter says.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Dad life, eh? Crazy, eh? That cloud is thick. Even if we wanted to make a move on him, we wouldn't be able to. It's literally the cloud rolled in straight after doing that clip before. Anyway, I suppose I'll get back to me coffee. Oh, that's a good coffee. So the cloud is cleared. I haven't seen anything else, but our stag is down in this face down here just feeding away. But yeah, I haven't seen anything else. That chamois, while that low cloud was here, he must have gone over the top because we can't see him at all. Hopefully we see something else shortly. We've got some bad weather coming in, guys. We're just hunkered down, set up a little fly over top of us, and we're just sitting here hiding from the snow and the rain. We've seen that stag across the valley. He's been very chilled. He's been sleeping. There's not much going on. That wind's pretty strong. We're tucked away nicely right here.
When you said you wanted to have a chat about a website, is this what you had in mind?
So we're thinking of having two main sections on the website, a hunting section and a fishing section. What else are we thinking, Ian?
Maybe Joe's cooking.
Joe's cooking. We had a few recipes on there. Catherine's actually got some really good wild game recipes that she's pretty keen to make a book out of, so should probably try and incorporate that somewhere. But we're thinking like a gear section where there'll be a part of the website and you can see everything I've picked out for my hunts. We might even have that joined into each episode potentially. You know, if you watch the video and you see me wearing a particular type of jacket or something, you can look into the gear list and you can see all the stuff I've picked out to take on that hunt. You can access them, you can have links that take you through to the websites where you'll be able to buy them, or information where you can buy them. That was Ian's idea. I think that's a real cool idea. We'll definitely have an online store that's like a major. You know, you'll sign up and then you'll see a lot of behind the scenes content, a monthly newsletter or something where I'll keep you in the loop of what I've actually been doing that month. You know, all the missions I've done, be like a special insiders kind of deal.
You know, if you create an account, you'll be able to save your favourite episodes and watch lists and gear to send to your better half or your parents to say, hey, this is the stuff I've saved that I'd quite like for Christmas. Yeah, favourite episodes would be good.
Yeah, some cool chats being had anyway, guys, but we're figuring it out. We're going to make it pretty cool for you guys anyway. How do you think this meeting would be going if we were sitting in an office in Auckland right now?
I think you'd be bored out of your little mind.
I think you're right.
You'd probably have a nicer coffee in front of you, though, but you'd be...
yeah, well, that's not hard. I don't have any coffee in front of me now.
So I'm glad I came to you instead of the other way around.
Yeah. We've got snow and rain and wind, but we can see a nice stag. Another nice stag across here that we spotted a bit earlier on. He's way up on his face. I'll play some of the video from about an hour ago. Yeah, I think even though the weather's not perfect, I think I'd rather be sitting here than in an office in Auckland somewhere. Hold on, Ian, hold on. We've been sitting in our tents this morning, guys. It has been snowing and raining all morning. We're just waiting for it to clear. It's pretty annoying. There's no point in going out and getting soaking wet. And the forecast is saying it's meant to clear and become good over the next few days, so have a look outside. Yeah, slow start to the day. Not ideal. Yeah, we're just waiting for it to clear so we can get out there and not get everything saturated. You right in there, Ian? Surviving? Yeah, snow's not settling, it's a bit too warm. Right guys, we've finally got a clear break in the weather. That sun's starting to shine through. It's 12 o'clock, it's midday, so the whole morning we've had snow and rain and sleet. So I've had a pretty slow start, to be honest, but we've just made our way up onto this glassing knob now. Straight away we've seen a stag from yesterday, but a new deer. There's a spiker down there with him too. Things are going to start to move around. It's been a real gnarly morning. So now there's a bit of sun hitting the slopes. We're going to have animals coming out and sunning themselves, so let's see what we can find.
It was actually warmer last night. It snowed, but it was warmer last night than the first night.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, had quite a bit of snow this morning, no. Didn't settle around camp though, because our camp area is quite wet.
Yeah, plus I naturally give off a lot of warmth, so I tend to melt a bit, the area around me.
What are you hoping to see today? If you could pick one thing, what would it be?
A bull tail would be nice.
Yeah, your first bull?
Yeah. Mate, I'm not fussy, I'm a bull tail or a mature stag would be good.
Sweet.
Or that monster chamois you saw yesterday. I feel like you might hold it against me if I take that though. You seemed real keen on that.
If he's in range, you're shooting him. I don't mind about shooting him. I don't need to shoot him. I've got some hinds up here, guys. Got some hinds coming up out of the scrub. They keep looking down at something, indicating that something's coming up below them. Lots of good cover in there. There's a good chance of big old stags hiding in there somewhere. There's a spiker in. Spiker coming up below them.
Yep.
See that guy? That's what they're looking at. Man, it'd be awesome to see a big stag walk out down there. Ideal spot for a big stag to camp up post-rut, recover a little bit, find his own little space away from no one. Right guys, so just after seeing that spiker, I glassed up the valley and I've spotted a chamois. All I can see is just his head poking up above like a ridgeline. But we're about to put our spotting scope on him and see if it's a buck or doe, see what it is. If it's that big buck, we need to make a move on him, I reckon. Looks very bucky from this angle. Good hooks, the horns look pretty heavy. But we can't see much of him. Looks like a buck though. Need him to stand up and move his head around so we can get a good look, but he's got real dominant hooks and his horns look quite heavy. It's one indicator that it's a buck, but of course we need to see him from a few more angles. I'll tell you how far away he is. 6:30, so he's a fair way off. Have a look at that, Ian. Stop here. Second chamois you've ever seen, mate. What do you reckon?
So you don't think he's the big boy from yesterday?
Oh, it's hard to tell on that angle. Could well be though, but we need to see.
He looks good, eh? He looks really good.
Yeah, need him to stand up and move around so we can have a good look at him. I think it's a buck though.
Don't you have some sort of secret call to get them excited?
Oh yeah. You can do it though.
My voice isn't that high, mate.
Okay, we're packed, we're going to make a move on this buck. 99% sure it's a buck, but Ian is very keen to get his first chamois. So we're going to head down through these rocks. We're going to aim for all those boulders here. If we can get into those boulders without being seen, it's going to close the distance halfway within shooting range. So that's the plan. We'll see you over there. Let's watch all these rocks, man. Whoa. Through the boulder field. Just got to be super careful coming through here, guys. Yeah, once we get down to where that grass and stuff is and ferns, it'll be a lot easier and safer going. Sketchy. Looking forward to getting out of here, getting over there safely. Okay, we're in the plants, guys. We're getting closer, Ian. Are you getting excited?
I am, but I'm trying not to for the sake of a good shot.
Good. Good. Looks like you got some bird poo on you. Scent masking. Okay, you can't quite see him from here, so we're going to head down to that original rock that I wanted to go to. We'll cut round below us to stay hidden. Just can't quite see where he was, unfortunately. He's still tucked around on that face, so it's a real shame because this would be a perfect spot to set up. I mean, look at this. Ideal spot to shoot from. But we can't see him, so just a bit after 3 o'clock. We need to get a move on because we don't have too much daylight. We're going to drop back down, head down to the bottom, and then we're going to slowly make our way up this main river and just hope that we can see him before he sees us. We're going to be pretty close, that's the thing, but it's our only option basically, so here we go, see what happens. We'll try to get to that point there just before the tussock, get the rifle out, get it ready, because we might be able to see him from the top of that potentially. I'll get the camera out ready, probably just handheld, because I think we're going to be close. You might be shooting off the shoulder freestanding. You ready? Big buck. Let's go. Across the river. He's across the river. Bipod, if you can. It's up to you. Don't let him see you. Can you come up here? Can you shoot off that there or something? Yeah. Can I shoot off that? Yeah. Oh, maybe not. The grasses are pretty tall. Just figure out whatever you can do. Yeah, when you're ready. Oh, yeah, baby. Good shot, man. Lucky I spotted that, guys. Literally, we were in the open, and I saw him across there. Dude, first chamois. Good on you, man.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. For those of you that watch a lot of Joe, he's uncanny at spotting animals. I can sit there all day. Joe's like, there's a chamois. There's a chamois, there's a stag, there's a stag, there's a deer. I'm going, I haven't had a coffee yet, man.
Sweet, bro. Yeah, baby.
Let's go see him.
First chamois. Try not to get your boots wet. Ian's a happy camper, man.
It's like, it's always such a relief. Like, I love hunting, but there's always that expectation, you know, got to fill the freezer, got to find something.
And look where we are, man. Look at the scenery.
Wow. Man, look at you.
Wow.
Man, that's cool, eh? That's so cool.
Dude, that is a monster. That's a good one, man. I was just saying to Ian as we're walking down, if this buck is what it looks like from over there, it's like catching, in Ian's terms that he's familiar with, it's like catching a 20-25 pound snapper, and that's his first chamois, man. Can you believe it? Yeah, hopefully you'll do me a good deal on the website now, eh?
Of course.
Yeah,
You've got it on camera.
It's on film now, man.
Proof. Irrefutable.
Dude, That is a monster buck, man. Do you even know what you've just done?
Yeah.
We'll get this set up.
I've set an impossible benchmark for the rest of my life chamois hunting.
Seriously, I don't know if you'll find one bigger than that for a very long time. Alright, we'll set them up, give you guys a look. What do you think?
Incredible. I don't have many words. Yeah.
If you're ever going to mount one in your life, that's probably the one you want to put on your wall. I'm not even joking. It's a proper one, eh guys? That is a freaking monster. Heavy, incredible hooks, just a big solid buck, man, just a real nice one. And what a crazy hunt. So you saw where we spotted him from. We had to come all the way through this big boulder field up behind us, 149 meters. So nice, gentle shot for you.
Nice easy shot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
4:30 right now, starting to get cold. You can see we put our puffers on. Actually, if you've been wondering what the heck this puffer is, this is a prototype hunting puffer, the one I'm wearing. It's first of its kind. It's top secret. You shouldn't even be looking at it, to be honest, but it's a waterproof puffer. This is the first hunt I'm trying it on, so keep your eyes peeled in the future for that, guys. I'll tell you now, because I know I'm going to get lots of comments about this one, so I'm sneaking it in here. The future for Huntec is massive, literally cutting edge at the moment, so keep your eyes peeled on Huntec gear. You know I wear it. Old Ian here's wearing a puffer as well. They're coming up with some really good future plans, so just quickly, guys, keep your eyes on Huntec. You can find that down at your local hunting and fishing store too.
Thank you. You hold good meetings, mate. I'll put it that way.
This is my kind of meeting, eh?
Yeah, let's do more of these. Yeah. Do you need anything else done while you're
Oh yeah, there's probably something. Just tell the guys quickly what you do, because you might be after some of the work that Ian does. So just tell the guys real quick.
We're a team of creative people, so graphic designers and animators. We help marketers and business owners grow as well as they possibly can. We really like taking complicated products and making sense of them, making them accessible to everyone. And I personally love hunting, so I was stoked at the chance to work with Joe, and we're going to design and build him a beautiful website, and hopefully all you guys have the pleasure of using it, hopefully every day.
You think you're going to get this put on the wall? What are you thinking you'll do? You got meat for the freezer, but what do you reckon?
Yeah, no, he'll go on the wall. Take good care of him.
He's coming into his prime winter coat, that real dark coat that is so sought after when you're trying to find a good trophy chamois. But a ton of meat to take home. You've got an incredible memory. We've got a good video. You've got a buck of a lifetime, I'd imagine. So guys, we're going to get some photos. We're going to start dealing to this nice buck. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, I mean, everyone at home, it takes being down next to this guy to appreciate that he's next level way.
All right guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. So I've just taken the cape off that buck. For Ian, he's definitely going to put it on the wall, which is cool to see. And then we've taken all the meat. He's going to carry everything back, which is amazing. So he's taking that back up to Auckland. Can't be too many people up in Auckland that have eaten chamois this year, so Ian's going to be one of them. We're running out of light real quick, so we're just about done here. We've got to head back to camp. Thanks again, guys. Thanks again for watching. Okay guys, I got two things to quickly tell you about. First of all the gear you see me using in my hunting videos you can find down at your local hunting and fishing store, so always remember that. The amount of comments I get asking about gear and equipment, just know you can head down into your local hunting and fishing store, tell them you've seen it on one of my videos, and they'll either have it in stock or they'll be able to source it for you. So yeah, just make sure you support your local hunting and fishing store, guys. They're making it possible for me to create these videos that you enjoy to watch. And secondly, the J Wilds website is now live. You can either type in this address here, or it's the top link in my description below, but jump over, check out the website, have a look through, let me know what you think, and even better, join the community, make an account, join the community. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching another episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.